Hello and welcome to this lecture. In this lecture, you will learn how to use the Postgres cross join to produce the Cartesian product of rows in the joined table. Basically, a cross join allows you to produce the Cartesian product of rows in two or more tables. With a Cartesian join or cross join, the cross join is also referred to as a Cartesian join. With a cross join, the participating tables, you can join tables without having to specify matching columns conditions inside the join clause. So when you're using a cross join, it's easy to just join two tables that are not necessarily related by matching columns. So using a cross join, you can combine two tables together completely, whereby you return all the columns from one table added to the columns of the other table to produce a new product, which is known as a Cartesian product. So the tables participating in a cross join does not have to have matching columns in the join clause, whereas the other types of cross join, normally you can specify a condition in the join clause for the matching columns. You don't have to do that with the cross or Cartesian join. Let's take a look at a simple syntax of a cross or Cartesian join. So basically, this is what the syntax looks like. Fairly basic. You select, for example, all the columns from table 1 and you cross join it to all the columns in table 2. That's basically it. So let's see how this works. I have logged into my pgadmin tool and I'm going to illustrate this Cartesian or cross join with a couple of tables from the DVD rental database, this database here. So let me just scroll down, and the two tables I'm going to use are the actor table and the city table. If you look at the columns of the actor table, there are 4 columns. Actor ID, first name, last update. If I check the table, the columns in the city table, there are also 4 columns. City ID, city, country ID, last update. There are no matching columns from both tables, but we can still perform a Cartesian join. So we can join these two tables together to create what is known as Cartesian product of rows. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm just going to right click on the first table and go query tool. You can also access the query tool from the tool window here. You can also access it from here. So just that it's quicker to just, if you're already in this area, you can just right click rather than jump to the tools option. So I'll go query tool and I'll wait for the tool to load up. All right, so it's going to be a fairly straightforward query to write. So I begin with this select keyword. I'm going to use all the columns from the table, the first table and the second table, because they're not that many. So I'll do select star. Star means it will retrieve all the columns from the table, and then I specify the from field and indicate the name of the table. So the first table is going to be the actor table. Actor, and then this is where I add the join. So I'll do a cross join on the name of the second table, which is the city table. And that's basically it. Because I've indicated asterisk here, that means it will produce an output that contains all the columns of the first table, which is the actor table, and the second table, which is the city table. If you notice also, there is no on keyword, because with a cross join, you don't have to specify matching columns. So now if I run this query, it should produce an output that consists of all the columns from the actor table and all the columns from the city table. So let's give that a go. I'm going to click on this and wait for the query to execute. The query might take a little longer than the other types of join because it's trying to combine data from both table into one. So there you go, it has finished. So this is the output from the cross join. So if we look at the output here, you can see that the first 4 columns, actor ID, first name, last name, or last update, come from the actor table. And then the other columns, city ID, city, column ID, and last update, city ID, city, country ID, and last update all come from the city table. So this is how you perform a cross join, and it produces a new product called a Cartesian product because you're creating a new product from the combination of 2 or more tables. So that's it for this lecture. Many thanks for watching, and bye for now.